Only two races are there in humanity, one of the decent man and the other of the indecent man. This sentence is quoted by one of the most influential Auschwitz camp survivors of the last century Nazi era. Welcome to another episode of my book reviews. Let's dive into the book Man's Search for Meaning, written by an Austrian psychiatrist, Victor.E.Frankl. He was one of the rarest survivors of the infamous Auschwitz camp of Adolf Hitler. He was intensely tortured and alienated inside the camp. And after his removal from the camp, he contemplates on all the happenings in the past, and using his ideas and lessons that gained, he formulated and develops a theory called the logotherapy, which focuses on finding meaning of life as a cure for whatever problems humanity faces. That's all about the content of this book. Although there are so many fictions and non-fictions available based on the life in concentration camps, this book stands out of all by rendering methods to grow even in such harsh situations through finding the meaning of life. The book is a timeless classic that is highly engaging and transformative in sense, and the theory, especially the logotherapy, are presented in an empirical way for our easy understanding. Only through such attitude can one find meaning of their life in their sufferings. According to this book, meaning of our life can be found through a triad: through achievement or work, through experience or love, through suffering or attitude. The first two are obvious, but what about the third one? The book suggests that the third one is also true, only if the suffering is unavoidable. If so, we must comprehend that there is a purpose for our suffering. There is a value for it. Besides, the book also asserts the importance of optimism. The word optimism derives from the Latin one meaning the best. So the writer coins the term tragic optimism to find and fight the tragic triad: pain, guilt, and death of our life through making the best out of any given situation of ours. To be lucid, suffering derives to human achievement, guilt derives to opportunity to change oneself, and death derives to incentive to take responsible action. The meaningless of life eventually leads to existential vacuum in a person, which in turn leads to another triad: depression, aggression, and addiction. This can only be cured through finding the meaning of life. Nevertheless, the meaning can't be anywhere pursued, but it must be ensued.